Hello? Hello? James Carroll, James Guitar Lessons. Today we are looking at Inner Sandman, and we're going to go, from the beginning. We'll start at the beginning, and we will go from there. Not exactly sure. This may be 3 videos, 4 videos, not exactly sure. So first thing you need is a distortion pedal or a foot switch for your amp. That way you can go from clean channel to distorted. And so when you have it on the clean channel, what you do is you put some chorus in there, what we call it chorus, and it gives it that unusual sound, maybe you want to say. And so you start out, you got your third finger. I use my third finger. You use whatever finger you want. And you'll see why I use my third finger in a second. Third finger, 7th fret. I'm going to hit the E string, low E, open. And then I hit that, well, it's an E, but the A string, A string, 7th fret, third finger. Then I come down, I grab that, pick that G string and hit that open. You want the G string to ring throughout. And then I use my 2nd finger, 6th fret, and then I'm going to use my 1st finger, 5th fret. Okay? Then I hit the 7th fret again, and then the E again, low E again. So, and you just give it that little rhythm there. Now, if this is your first, this is a great song to start, our first song ever. If you never played a song in your life, this is a pretty good one. And you want to make sure that you're not hitting any of the frets. Way over here, way over there. But you want your finger roughly in the middle. And then the same thing when you're grabbing the 6th and 5th notes there. Okay, you don't want to hit anything like that. And you start out as slow as you need to start out. So, I mean, if that's how, if you gotta go real slow. And you go real slow. And then we do that, I believe it's 12 times. And then you go back and then you start in the distorted part. Okay? When you hit the distorted part, you hit we call it the E5. E5 is going to be the low E string. You have your 1st finger, 2nd fret on the A string. Okay, this is the A string. The 5th string is the A string. And then hit those together and you got what we call the E5. E5 is the power chord. So you chuck 7 times, I believe it's 7 times, and then you hit that. Then you want to take your I use my 3rd finger, again use whatever finger you're comfortable with, and you slide from the 7th fret to the 5th fret to the 7th fret. Okay, and you get that little rhythm going. Again, you want to make sure that you're not hitting any frets. Okay, so you want to hit that 5th fret roughly in the middle, and you hit it pretty quick, so you don't really even hear that 5th note. Okay, and you do that, I believe it's 4 times, and then you're going to go into this lick here. Okay, and so what we did is when we do this 4 times, we're chugging on that E5, and then We do it 4 times, and then we hit that twice. Then we grab the low E string, 6th fret. Go back here, check the E5 3 more times. Then we're going to grab what's called the F chord. And let's see. Okay, so the F chord is 1st finger, 1st fret, low E string. This right here, that's the low E string. 1st finger, 1st fret, low E string, 3rd finger. You could use your pinky if you like. Put that on the 3rd fret, A string, or the 5th string. Okay? Put them together, you got the F5. And I believe I just hit the first 2 strings there. If you want, you could hit the first 3. I say first 3, it's really the last 3, but okay. And all we're doing is building up to the main riff. Okay. So you want to have that again 4 times. Then on the 5th time, you add the 5th fret, low E string. Okay, so it's going to sound like. And instead of checking 3 times and hitting the F, you're going to check twice and hit the F. Okay, you're going to do that 8 times. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start at the very beginning here, kind of play it for you. Okay, and again you play that last little bit 8 times. From there you're going to go into the main rhythm. The main rhythm is so all I did there was hitting that E5, sliding from the 5 to 7 again. You grab that 6-5, and on that 5th note, add some vibrato. Vibrato is simply you take your finger and you move it up and down, kind of quickly. Okay. And before you hit the E5, you give it a little mute. See? Okay. I didn't even count how many times that was. How many was it? Like 3 times? And then you move into, well, this little riff here. And this is a crucial part of the entire song. And they just do it various ways throughout the song. And so that's a G5. Then they hit the low E muted. Okay? So G5, low E muted. Then they hit what's called the F sharp 5, and that is muted as well. Okay? Back to that E5, or excuse me, the low E. Okay? Then I go back to the F sharp 5. Okay? And I went from F sharp to G, back to F sharp. Let me make sure that's right, because it's kind of hard to think when you're... Yeah. So it's the G, E open but muted, F sharp 5, E, F sharp 5, and then the E5. And just go ahead and make sure you get all that down before you even move on. Okay, now we're going to start going into the main riff, the first verse, excuse me. And the first verse, and all he's doing is I think they're doing it 7 times, and then they hit that F5. Okay. So I think it's 7 times, and then they hit the F5, and then you're going to go back to the G. Okay, you go back to that G5, and you come over here, do that F sharp 5 again. Yeah. So G, E, F sharp 5. Right? So G, F sharp 5, excuse me, E, F sharp 5, E, F sharp 5. Then you're going to go from the G, slide to the F sharp, and then you're going to hit the E5. Okay. Let's see here. Then what you do is you basically do that twice. This one's a little bit different. It's the same pattern. G, E, E muted, F sharp 5, E, F sharp 5, G, slide back to the F sharp, and then this time what you're going to do is, okay, so that is your first finger on the 2nd fret, first finger, 2nd fret, then you got your 3rd finger, 5th string, 4th fret, then first finger, okay, first finger, 3rd string, 2nd fret, okay, then you come back up here, the 3rd fret, the 5th string, your 2nd finger to your, and then the 2nd fret, 5th string, okay, add a little bit of vibrato, and then with my pinky I grab the 4th fret, 4th string, okay, and on the 4th time I think it was, I personally don't add that note, 4th string, 4th fret, I skip it, and the song I don't believe they do skip it, but I personally do skip it. So let's see if I can hurry up and redo all that, and then kind of show you how it sounds here. Okay, so go ahead and work on that, and I'll see you in a week, and we'll probably finish the entire song because there's not much left. We already got the main parts down now, I believe. So see you in a few days. All right, thanks. Bye-bye.